fishy. The owner of a local fencing company made that comment about a project at the Tallahassee airport. Recently, we investigated Mayor John Marks' connections to a local consulting firm and city contracts. In our exclusive report, we found those connections date back to when Marks was first elected mayor in 2003. It was a major project, 50,000 linear square feet of fence with more than 24 gates around the Tallahassee airport. It was a pilot project to keep out wildlife and secure the airport. A Federal Aviation Administration grant of nearly $1.6 million covered most of the more than $1.8 million cost. The main contractor was a Tallahassee company called Sandco. Sandco accepted a bid of just over $1.4 million from Florida Fence and Deck to be the subcontractor.
It would have been the biggest job that we had ever done as a company at the time, yeah.
But the start time for the project dragged on for about 6 months due to a dispute. And by the time Sandco was given the green light, Florida Fence and Deck had a problem. In this March 2003 letter to Sandco, Jay Kelly noted the company's materials and workers' comp costs had escalated since its original bid. As a result, Kelly increased Florida Fence's bid by 3%, but then Sandco complained.
We agreed to do it for the original bid price.
But you still didn't get it?
No. We did not get it.
Kelly says Sandco notified him the morning of the pre-construction meeting a different contractor was getting the job. That company was Phoenix Construction and Fencing. It was so new, Phoenix didn't even exist when Sandco was already warning Florida Fence to maintain its bid price in August 2002. Phoenix opened for business that November. By contrast, Florida Fence had already been in business 20 years at that point.
They really didn't have much in the way of experience at that point, right?
Not that we knew of. We had never heard of them.
What Kelly later found out is longtime Tallahassee attorney Harold Knowles started Phoenix Construction and Fencing. Knowles was the law partner of Tallahassee Mayor John Marks at that time. His company landed the job shortly after Marks was first elected mayor. The Phoenix Articles of Incorporation list the Knowles, Marks, and Randolph law office, address, and phone number. Harold Knowles declined an on-camera interview. However, he told us by phone Sandco's Steve Gasvini approached him about the airport fence project. Knowles said it was an important job for his startup company, and he said, quote, "I never got a single job through John Marks."
We were told at the time if we had held if we would honor our original bid price that we would get the job.
Steve Gasvini didn't return our calls. Leon County records show his company and other family members associated with Sandco have been regular contributors to John Marks' mayoral campaigns of the maximum amount allowed by law, $500. And in 2006, Steve's father, Hoss Gasvini, who also works at Sandco, was issued a $500 refund by the Marks campaign because he'd given too much money during the election cycle. In a Sandco letter Steve Gasvini wrote to airport operations, he explained one major reason for the switch from Florida Fence to Phoenix was because Phoenix was a Certified Minority Business Enterprise, or MBE. That letter was written in 2003, but records show Phoenix was not certified as an MBE by the city of Tallahassee until 2005.
Do you have an opinion about why that might have happened?
Not specifically. I mean, it just... I don't want to say, I don't want to say anything to get me into any trouble, but yeah, it was kind of fishy, is all I can say.
After replying to our open records request Friday late this afternoon, city records keepers tell us they have new information. They now say Phoenix was first approved for minority business enterprise status in February 2004. It's still 6 months after Steve Gasvini sent his letter to airport operations claiming Phoenix already had that status. Harold Knowles also told us even though Phoenix was a new company, he hired experienced people, and he says the job was completed on time and within budget. About an hour ago, Mayor Marks sent a statement. It says, "Regarding the Sandco project or any other bid, neither I nor any commissioner has the ability to influence the competitive bid process or the prime contractor's selection of subcontractors. We vote on the contracts after the bid process is completed by staff." It leads us to today's Voice Your Choice poll question. Our question for you is, do you think Harold Knowles' company was able to land the airport fence project because he was the mayor's law partner at that time? Yes or no? Log on to our website, WCTV.tv, under the Opinion tab. Don't leave your comments. We'll have the results only at 11.